What's up everybody, Rylar here. We are continuing our playthrough for Hogwarts Legacy on the PS5. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get right into this.
Fair in a little place like this.
And I just wanted to go back and we're going to go do some side quests, mostly the companion quests. These ones right here. So we've got this one with Natty. We're supposed to meet her outside Hogsmeade, and then there's also this companion quest where we're saving Anne with Sebastian. And then the main quest is we are going with Sebastian to investigate the places where Isadora Morganach had been. So that's what we'll do today. So we'll start with this one with Natty. I just wanted to let you guys know. It's just been a crazy last month. I'm sorry that I haven't been able to post a ton of videos, and we've slowed down a ton. It was like a roaring stop that we did, so I just wanted to apologize about that. I am going to be trying to post a lot more videos, and so we're not going to have as big of a hiatus as we had. So let's get right into this. I'm going to start by going to Hogsmeade and let's see. Is there anything that we need to sell? Let's see, how much gear do I have? I got quite a bit of gear, so I think, let me just make sure I am all caught up with... Yeah, I think I'm all good. I also changed up my clothes again. I made myself look more like a Hogwarts student. This is Hogwarts Legacy, so I thought I'd bring myself back to that student look again. Alright. So let's go sell some stuff in our shop.
It is wonderful to see you back here.
I love that she's eating Birdie Bot's beans or popcorn or something.
To sell for you?
Just get rid of all this gear. We'll keep that one. They're red on both. I'll sell this one.
Penny wishes you safe and wondrous travels.
Alright. So let's go meet up with Natty. And so with her, I remember we're trying to stop Rookwood's right-hand man. And so from all the we're starting like doing all the poaching stuff, so let's wait here for her. There she is.
Ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down. I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe, but his wife, Daisy, is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble, he works at Gladrags, so you will likely find him there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them, see what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Alright. So we gotta go speak with these guys. Get some information about Harlow. Let's see. Oh, one is inside the Hogshead. Upstairs. Okay, where are the stairs? Where are the stairs? Oh, there they are. I passed them.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Uh-oh.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No, I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Let's see.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
I'm gonna put myself in danger. Alright. So we
Some
got that
evidence worth
note.
hanging on to.
Thank you. I hope it's not too late.
Now, to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Let's see. One was at Gladrags, so that's out here. So that's up to the right, I believe.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
Please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I'd like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note? That might help me to identify it should I come across it.
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man, but when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
All right.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
Kidnapping and
On
extortion.
the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends.
Alright, so we just got one more. We've got Agabus Filbert.
Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprise Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again, but do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
Alright. So we learned a lot about what Harlow's doing. So let's go talk to Natty and see what the next steps would be.
Those that go to Azkaban. Hollydew.
It's not like Natty to be late. She said she was going to the Hog's Head. Perhaps I'll find her there.
Couldn't I just go to the Hog's Head first? Instead of going all the way back outside of Hogsmeade?
Historically speaking,
Alright,
Natty must be
Hogs.
around here somewhere.
Here we go.
Revelio.
Uh oh.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Oh, footsteps. Oh, that's a... Oh, that's a moth. Where... I wonder... Was I looking for that earlier?
Reparo.
Oh, not Reparo. Sorry.
Lumos.
I'll take it with me in case... Okay, she went in there. There's a... It was over here, I think. Oh, let me just return this moth.
Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Well, dang it.
Protego!
Okay, never mind. Let's go.
Revelio.
Oh, and there's demi-guys. I'll have to remember that to come back and get that.
Hey!
Uh-oh. There's a Ashwinder hideout underneath the Hogshead.
Led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Let's see.
Accio.
Pull these ones out, see if that's what we're supposed to do.
A hidden door. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly.
Okay, so we've got 3 objectives. 2 of them are optional. Find Agabus Filbert's Book of Poems. Find Otto Dibble's love letter.
Revelio. I'd better be sure I'm not seen. Revelio.
Harlow says her friend has been rescued. He wants them alive. Just keep an eye out.
I am.
Hey, I don't mind. Just a few galleons in it call me.
Alright, so let's see. Oh.
It's exhausting. Standing here all day waiting to do Rockwood's work for him. He can fight his own battles.
I was a proud man that day, and there's more of those days ahead.
Now, I'm not sure if I'm supposed to... Oh, there's the...
The book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Shoot. Okay, so I've got the Book of Poems.
Revelio. Protego.
Oh, shoot. Oh, I pushed the wrong button.
To your knees.
Accio. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
Oh, what's the lot?
Ha! You're easier to spot than an Elron.
Protego.
Alright, we'll just have to shoot. Well, obviously, I am not going to sneak in this level.
Quite conductive, aren't we?
Alright.
Revelio.
Did not mean to do that, but let's go ahead and get back into invisibility mode and see if we can get through the rest of this without getting caught. It's a good thing I didn't have to restart.
Revelio.
Oh.
Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa.
There we go. I think there was a chest back here.
Revelio.
Wish you could go a little bit faster in these little vent things, but... Alright, just gonna make sure that I didn't miss anything back here. There were a few things.
Revelio.
Alright, now I just wanted to see what was in this other vent.
Revelio.
Oh, nothing. It looks like the leads to the stairs.
We should speak to her again. Perhaps she'll tell us where we can find that friend of hers.
She's determined to say nothing. The boss will deal with her when he arrives. One has to always keep an eye on one's valuables. At least that's what I told the shopkeeper before I took him for everything he had.
Did not want to use ancient magic, but... Oh, shoot! I thought I got him. Sweet. Okay.
Revelio.
Still need to find the love letter. Hope I'm not missing anything. Oh wait, there I am missing something over there. Or do I go all... yep, I did miss something. So I gotta go back through the vent.
Revelio.
Maybe? Did I? Yeah, this way. Oh, got it. Got the love letter.
Also Dibble's love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
Oh, I guess I didn't have to go. What the heck? Okay. This whole place is turning me upside down.
Natty must be here somewhere. Revelio.
Not sure if there's any bad guys in.
Revelio.
I knew you would realize I had left my wand for you.
Aloha Mora.
Speak to Mr. Ray. He will tell you what to do.
Well, we found Natty. She's in that cage, so let's just unlock this here.
Revelio. Over here. I need your help.
There was a... Was there a page? I thought I heard a... I thought I heard like when you get like a field guide page. But I'm not seeing it.
Revelio.
Oh, okay. Don't see it.
Mr. Rabe, Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
You spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you alright?
I am alright. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Rabe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Alright, stand bang back. I was expecting a grander explosion with how he said that.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Alright.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Get ready for a fight. So, most likely right here they're gonna come back, apparate or disapparate more, and can't forget the 1 gold. Or maybe not. Maybe they're not gonna
Revelio.
come back. I thought they would. I thought more of them would show up, but they did not.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Natsai Onai. I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness the two of you are safe. Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife. Miss Onai, your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe, to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Yes, officer. Do you have enough evidence to take down Harlow and the rest of Rookwood's lot?
Well, it's certainly a good start. We shall see. But you can leave this to me now. Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Alright. Poor Natty's probably gonna get really big trouble from Professor Onai. Alright, so let's...
Lumos.
Is this... Yeah, that was the moth. So let's go get that moth real quick. And then we'll do the quest with Sebastian.
Guys.
Oh, and we can get that demi-guys, since it is nighttime. Oh, got a letter.
The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Sweet. So it sounds like they're gotten married. Come on, jump, jump. What's going on? Why aren't you jumping? Okay. Why am I not okay, you know what? I'm just gonna go through the front door. Alright, demi guys. Got it. I need 13 of those now in order to get the next level of Alohomora. Alright, well now, let's go do the quest for Sebastian. So we've got two Sebastian things. So Sebastian, we're helping with his sister Anne, but then he's also helping us with the Isadora Isadora, the girl from the Pensive. He's helping us learn more about her. So we'll do his side quest first, though. So meet him outside of Feldcroft. Alright, world map. We're still missing a demiguise in Feldcroft, so maybe we can find that real quick. Let me go to all the houses and see if I can find the demiguise. Oh, it's on the outside of the house. I was going for that bag, but it's out here. And there's a giant chest right here, too. Sweet. Alright, and then there is a chest in this house, it looks like. Collection chest.
Revelio.
Oh, there's the demiguise. There we go. That one. I don't know why I couldn't get that one to stay where I wanted.
Mine now, demiguise.
Got it. And
Revelio.
let's see, where's that collection chest? Upstairs? Alright, and I think that was all of the stuff in Feldcraft that we needed. Yeah, 4 chests, 2 field guides, and a demiguise. Cool. Let's go speak with Sebastian.
Sebastian, a lost relic from a catacomb which requires a dark sacrifice.
I know how it sounds, but if this can help you, it's worth the risk.
Does Ominous know about this?
He helped find the scriptorium where we discovered Slytherin's spellbook.
Very well. If Ominous will be there, I'll meet you. We don't have much time. Solomon wants to leave Feldcroft.
What?
Uh-oh.
Leave? Never mind. You need to stall him. Buy us time, Anne. Please.
I shall do my best. I'll be in touch.
Solomon can't take Anne from Feldcroft. Where would they go? When would I see her?
Sebastian,
Don't think I've forgotten about your goblin friend. I haven't. But I appreciate you setting our earlier discussion aside for now.
Of course.
I can't believe my uncle wants to leave Feldcroft. Anne's going to stall him. She must. We need time.
Time? For what?
I've learned more about the relic. I cross-referenced Slytherin's spellbook with everything in the library on relics and dark sacrifices. That's when I realized something. I believe the relic will only work inside the catacomb.
So we have to get Anne to the catacomb and then conduct a sacrifice? Seems risky.
It'll be worth the risk. Our biggest hurdle may be convincing Ominous. And we'll only give this a chance if he's on board.
And we have to keep all of this from your uncle. If he goes to the headmaster, we could be expelled.
Let me handle Ominous this time. As for my uncle, he's not an Auror anymore. What he doesn't know, well, won't hurt us.
Do you think your uncle would tell anyone at the Ministry about all of this if he found out?
If he found out, I doubt he'd go to the Ministry. He didn't part ways with them well, from what I understand. He won't say, but I believe his strong aversion to dark magic has something to do with his time there. Anne thinks he once decided to fight fire with fire, so to speak, and resorted to using an unforgivable curse in fight against dark wizards. At least that's what she thought she heard. When he realized what his job had led him to become, he left rather abruptly. So, I'm not sure he'd go to the Ministry to report on his own family using dark magic now.
Good luck with Ominous. Until we meet again.
I shall let you know when the four of us should meet at the catacomb. Look for my owl. See you soon.
Alright. So we're just completing that quest. Pretty easy, just getting more information. So it sounds like there's a lot of stuff to do with that catacomb and that dark relic that we found in the previous video. Let's see. There's quite a few of these. Let's see. Well, let's do the main quest. Let's do a quick main quest. I know we're meeting Sebastian again. It's kind of funny, but oh, it's all the way down here. All right, well, maybe we'll spend some time exploring, coming down here. You know what? We could come down to this village real quick, and then we'll after we get to the village, we'll probably just explore for a bit. Alright. So let's set some of these as markers. Oh, troll. And spiders. Holy cow. That poor deer. I'm gonna add Flipendo. For that reason, right there. Oh no. Oops. If you, after he hits the ground, if you use Flipendo, it flips his club right back at him. Sweet. Defeated another troll. Okay.
You are the talk of the school since you saved Mr. Rabe and I from the Ashwinders. We have come so far. We should discuss the next steps in our plan to stop Harlow.
Oh, you know what? She just wants to discuss our plans. So I should probably go do that so we can get that quest sooner. So let's go talk with Natty. We'll probably... Is she in Hogwarts? She's right there. Oh yeah, I do have that. Okay, let's travel right there. Oh, she's in the Great Hall. What the heck? That was weird. I thought I looked and... Weird. Alright, so let's go speak with Natty. What the heck? Where is she?
Revelio.
Oh, here it is. I don't know why it wasn't, like, leading me there.
Ah, I have been meaning to speak with you.
I still can't believe we escaped the Ashwinders.
You may not realize it, but you are the talk of the school since you saved me that day.
I wonder how everyone knows about it.
I told my mother in the hope that she would be more forgiving of what I have been up to if it came from me. She likely told other professors, and news travels quickly. Unfortunately, she might, in fact, have been even less forgiving than I'd hoped.
If she knew more about what you've done, I suspect she'd be proud.
If she knew any more about what I've done, she would never let me out of her sight again.
I'm sorry. Has Officer Singer done anything with the evidence we provided?
She has not. Harlow is as strong as ever. Someone needs to stop him, whether it is us or Officer Singer. If someone had stopped the monsters like him in Matabeleland, my father would be alive today.
What exactly happened to your father?
It was a beautiful day. My mother had gone to tend to a neighbor who was ill, and so my father and I were galloping in the savannah.
Galloping? Your father was also an animagus, I take it?
He could become the most majestic giraffe, and he would carry me on his back, my arms around his neck. We were on our way home when we surprised a group of bandits who had come from our village. One of them saw me just as he removed a scarf from his face. He shouted and then aimed his rifle.
He didn't want you to identify him.
Exactly. In an instant, my father bowed his neck to protect me and was hit. As he fell, my father changed back into his human form. When the bandits saw this, they turned and ran in fear. Magic terrified them, and then he was gone. And it was all my fault.
Your fault? How so?
He died protecting me. If I had been capable of protecting myself, he would still be alive today. My mother and I tried to go on without him, but it became too much for us there. A few years later, we left to come to Scotland.
Do you think taking down the Ashwinders will avenge your father's death?
No. Vengeance is not what drives me. My father would not want that. He and my mother raised me to believe that it is a privilege to be able to fight for those who cannot. I know there is risk involved, but I feel it is worth it. I am glad you seem to think so too.
What does your mother think about all of this?
Well, as you saw, she worries a great deal. She is an excellent seer, but I think it bothers her to this day that she did not see my father's death coming. She misses him, as do I. So I believe on some level she understands my need to seek justice in a small way. But that does not mean that she likes it.
Do you think your father would approve of the things we've been doing?
Oh my, that is a good question. In theory, yes. Although he would worry as my mother does. But I think he, of all people, would understand my persistence. My father never shied away from a fight for good, no matter how ruthless the foe. And I think he would have enjoyed knowing that I had a compatriot like you.
I'm sorry, Natty. I can't imagine what you've been through. Your father sounds exceptional.
He was. Truly extraordinary. And thank you for your kind words. We all have our burdens. My father had a saying about that.
Yes, I remember. Rain does not fall on one roof alone.
Exactly. Soon you and I will put an end to the Ashwinders, beginning with Harlow. And once he is gone, we will turn our attention to Rookwood. We are making progress, and we will succeed. Thank you again for saving me. You deserve all of the praise you have received.
Alright, so we learned quite a bit about Natty's history with her dad. And it was cool because he can turn into a giraffe. Oh look, there's a door here. What's funny is being an animagus, you'd think that they turn into something completely different, but it looks like you turn into different animals based off of where you're living too. You know, because you got to blend in. That's what the whole purpose of being an animagus is you can blend in. So being a giraffe in Africa, that makes sense. Whereas, you know, in Harry Potter, you got a wolf, you've got a rat, you've got a deer. Alright, so we got 9 and 7. That is 16. So 16, 8. So that's the spider. Spider. And then 11 and 0. So 3. So the three-headed snake or the Hydra. Sweet. These doors, once you know the secret, they're pretty easy.
Revelio.
And then, is there anything on this other side? Have we gone up this way? Yes, we have. Just double checking. I always hate sometimes if I miss something or... Oh, there's a lock. Can we unlock this now? I didn't realize that we still had this back here. Sweet.
Revelio.
Alright, so thanks so much for watching, you guys. We will probably end the video right here. Next time we will go do the main quest and meet up with Sebastian and find out more about Isadora and where she's been located and what she's been doing. Thanks again for watching, you guys, and we will see you guys next time. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching our playthrough for Hogwarts Legacy. If you liked the video and you want to see more, click the like and subscribe down below. If you hit the bell, you can also get notified whenever a new video comes up on the channel. Also, let us know in the comments what things you'd like so far on the channel and what you'd like to see in the future. We just want to make this the channel best for you guys, so let us know. We would love to hear from you. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you guys next time.